What's up with the delusional thinking? Like, are we still on this? Are we still doing this? Like, stop being delusional, okay? You got the moon card, which is the paw card in this deck. So it represents the moon, and the moon represents secrets, okay? Now, it's like things are purposely being hidden from you, but it's like, but you will still pretend. It's like you're still being delusional, still thinking delusional, still acting like, okay, well, since I'm not snooping anymore, so I don't know, like, I'm getting the vibe. It's like, I'm not snooping anymore, but I don't get a vibe that something is off. So, but it's like delusional, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what's up, but you still want to play this little silly role. But yeah, this card is just letting me know, like, you're being kind of phony, okay? And okay, if you receive paw in the reading, consider the following. You might be being deceived by someone. You're in danger of delusional thinking. You know you have some inner demons. Are you ready to face them? Whatever or whoever is getting on your nerves has to go. It's affecting your health. I feel like you got this card on your reading, your first reading. I honestly feel like it, because I remember telling you this. Try not to be such a wimp. A smile is a frown turned upside down. This is a dark side of the force. You're as phony as a $3 bill. Stop it. Self-deception is ultimately self-destruction. What's the meaning of that dream you had? Now that's loud, because your other card goes with this. Try to understand the perspective of the weird or eccentric person who comes into your life. After you clear your head, you'll be able to find your way again. Think of ways to express your creativity. There's healing in that. Pay attention to signs, visions, and warnings. Okay. So, pretty much, Spirit wants you to consider that, like, you really don't know everything there is to know about the situation. And there are details that are purposely being hidden from you. And it's like, stop existing in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do this on your own. Like, you know what Spirit is talking about. Like, I don't know if it's referring to relationship or just overall your way of thinking, or if it's talking about family or what the fuck. I don't know. But you still are not being real with yourself. It's like you're still thinking it's all glitter, daisies, and roses. And it's like you got so many inner demons that you need to work through. It's gonna start with healing your inner child, okay? Because I get the sense like you need to grow that inner child up some more, because you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna get to that level. You're not gonna really be able to really reach that peak until you do that. Like, you really need to develop yourself more. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because Spirit is about to, and I know this might sound crazy. It sounded crazy to me when it first started happening to me. But you're about to start doing you're about to basically be initiated by your ancestors, your spirit guides, through your dreams. So you got the spiritual training ground card. So when you go to sleep, if you wake up and you exhausted as fuck, it's because you're not really asleep. You're actually training. It's like, think of it like a marathon. You're training. It's like to accelerate yourself in the physical realm, because everything mirrors. As above, so below. As within, so without. Everything is a mirror. So what's happening in the physical is also being mirrored in the spirit realm. So they are taking you through these initiations in the spirit realm so that you can develop yourself more and basically be unstoppable. I'm going to be serious. But you're too codependent. You're holding on to somebody that you once had things in common with. So it's kind of like whoever this person that you're not, like, you are so scared to outgrow, you're holding yourself back trying to look out for this person when you're barely holding on yourself, okay? Now, you got the angel number 000 card, which you already know. That represents new beginnings, new chapters. You need to ground yourself, okay? There's a lot of guidance that's going to be available to you. So you need to never be afraid to ask for help. Never be afraid to ask for assistance, especially spiritually related, okay? Visualize, manifest your reality. New beginnings, chapters ending. There is much spiritual guidance available. So, yeah, you definitely lean on your spiritual community, okay? Lean on your spiritual community because that's going to help you. It's going to help develop you. You know what I'm saying? Really get into it. You know, I'm glad I started the group or whatever, but really get into it. Like, actually utilize that. You know, you ain't gotta be best friends with nobody, but you honestly really never know what can come from just networking and connecting with like-minded people. So I think Spirit is saying that in terms of career. So in order to advance your career, you need to open your mouth more. You need to be more sociable. You know, don't just talk to people that you know, talk to other people. Okay, this is going to help you with your career. Not only that, what it's doing is developing you. So like I said, Spirit is going to be taking you through initiations and things like that in your dreams. So definitely pay attention to your dreams and such, because it's going to be a lot of messages coming as well. So some of them, you know, you might not remember or whatever, but the ones that you do remember, try to write it down, because that's definitely a message, you know, and it could be a warning. You do get warnings and stuff, because I remember, you know, one of your other readings, it was a situation where you knew in your heart to not go down this road, and sure enough, the police was down this road. So it's like, ignoring that intuition is literally going to make or break you. And it's like you're learning to follow that intuition now, which is helping you. And I feel like you worked really, really hard to get to this point spiritually. But now you're really about to go to a whole nother level, okay? Now, you also got the I'm Feeling Lucky card. So this got 2 lodestones on it, got a prosperity sigil. It has a master key on it. It has a 4-leaf clover. It has the moon. And it has a, what are the things called? Horseshoe. You know, horseshoes are super lucky. So if you can get any of these items, sit them in your window, with your citrine and pyrite, sit it there with a golden dollar or some ancestor money, it's going to draw that energy to you. Now, this is also going to help you too, because this is basically saying you're lucky. And the card says on here, catch a 4-leaf clover. So you need to be really paying attention to plants and things like that. Go out in nature, that's going to be big for you, you know. And then on this spiritual training ground card, it's like a huge field, and you got all these flowers, and you got this apple tree, you know, and trees symbolize knowledge. And so they also symbolize a foundation, you know, a connection to the ancestors, you know, and trees are also the oldest living things on earth. So you definitely want to hug a tree, ground yourself, get in that element, you know. But you got to stop with the denial. This is only, you're fucking yourself up mentally. And tapping into the spirit realm and stuff like that, and you being in denial and stuff, I already know it's some blockages. Could be in the crown chakra, could be in the third eye chakra, but up there, it's like the way that you're perceiving things and perceiving information, it's not accurate. It's like, it's skewed. It's like, it's kind of like you're creating and making shit up in your head and believing it. That's the best way to put it, okay? See, we definitely don't want that. We want the real truth. We want the real accuracy of the situation. You know, we want to know. We're not scared to know the truth. The truth will set you free. Truth will correct all errors in your mind, okay? Let's be clear. So let's stop playing dumb. If you need to release this baggage, because on the other side of it, it's going to be a lot of luck coming your way. A lot of luck. Gambling, dating. I just see a lot of that coming to you. But you got the Pilot Jones card. I need you too much. We once had things in common. Differences. Growing apart. Flights. Stoner. So you probably most likely are a stoner. But yeah, you and this person might have smoked together a lot, or y'all just had that vibe, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be hard to let this person go, but it's like you got to choose yourself for this person, you know. But in terms of career, whatever you do or whatever you decide to do is going to be up to you, because you got angel number 000, which is new beginnings. So you probably won't be doing what you're doing now, but at the same time, It's not like you're going to lose your job. You're going to have a lot of luck and success coming your way, but you have to decide, what do you want to do every day? Because with this 000, it's like literally a clean slate. What do you want? Okay? Like, you got to quit being so in your emotions. Be happier, because this, this card said a smile is a frown turned upside down. You got to choose to be happy, choose to be positive, choose to dream, choose to accept this help. Spirit is really doing some stuff, some major things for you. Like, I see upgrading everything, like house, cars, all of that. But it's like, I can't really pick up on what you're going to be doing, but I also get the feeling that you don't know what you really want to be doing. Like, do you want to write a book? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you can do that would bring a sense of fulfillment, a sense of happiness? And it could be something, creating stuff with your hands, because this card was talking about creativity and creating things. How creating things will bring you a sense of peace and connection to the divine and to your higher self. That is so true, because when I started really drawing and being more creative, like especially when I created my oracle deck, man, it was a wrap. And I recently had an ancestor reading, and right off the bat, he was like my first ancestor that showed up, he was like, I'm seeing somebody drawing trees, or there's a picture of trees around you. And I'm like, what? I'm always drawing trees on my cards. Like, it's just little things like that. Spirit pick up on little things, little cues and things like that. So yeah, definitely pay attention to the moon phases, the moon cycles, because with this paw card, you have a man and his son, and they're like sitting in front of the moon, and they're like moon gazing. So that might be something that you want to try. You moon gaze. Now, be careful with moon gazing, because you want to make sure you're protecting yourself spiritually always, but definitely moon gazing has a lot of powerful effects. So definitely do more research on it, and just know with the moon, like the next full moon, definitely do another releasal. Like you did, I believe you've done a releasal before, but it might be time to do another releasal, just like it takes time to, reverse and clear your path. It does take time to get the gunk off. So, yeah, definitely doing a releasal during a full moon would be very beneficial for you. It will help you kind of release just the dead weight. And then you're going to burn it. And as it burns, as it disintegrates, goes back into the earth, or however you burn it or wherever you put it, just know that you have to be the one to make the changes. It's not just going to happen, and it's not going to create itself. The story's not going to create itself. You have to create it, okay? But yeah, there's a lot of good things coming to you, but it's going to be a lot of studying and training, and that's why I told you, just doing affirmations ain't enough. You need to be in your books. You need to be in your readings. You need to be, working on your chakras, doing your chakra journaling. You need to be journaling, doing your shadow work for sure with this 000, with this moon representing secrets, things being hidden from you. You need to go within, and you need to quit playing slow and acting stupid. I'm done playing with you, okay? Done playing with you. But all right, ma'am, that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it.